Hey girl, hey, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you wonderfully. Happy Sunday. I know
Happy
are you laughing
Sunday.
at my headpiece?
No, you're laughing at your headpiece. I think it's quite beautiful.
I'm actually not laughing. I'm new to putting them together. So it's just like, okay, what am I doing here? Maybe someone who's watching this, who's one of our fans, can, do a tutorial or teach me how to do head wraps because, during Kwanzaa, Renee and yes, I made Renee wear a head wrap for Kwanzaa and it didn't turn out as well. But anyway, welcome to our YouTube channel. If you are not already subscribe. I am Stars Tina, and that is
Carmel Jean-François.
yes, and I am one of two of the people that bring you fitness on fire. And I'm so excited about today's live. This was a pop-up session because I got so much good news. I'm like, can we go live? Can we share this with the world? So
Yeah.
guys, Fitness on Fire is a movement, okay? It's a movement that we're building, that we're cultivating. We're so excited. And the foundation is mindset, nutrition, and exercise. And Carmel and I met less than 2 months ago, and we decided to do an 8-week challenge together, and it's just exploding. So we have a special guest, but before we get into that special guest, Carmel, can you share with the people what they get when they decide to join our movement?
Yeah, I would love to because I'm so excited about it. So when they join our movement, yes, this is an 8-week challenge. Not only do you receive support, encouragement, motivation, and inspiration to reach your health and fitness goals, whatever they may be. They may be to run a 5K, to lose weight, or to fit into that dress, or to just be able to play with the grandkids. Whatever they are, we help support and motivate you to reach those goals. So you get recipe ideas, you get a community, like-minded people who are on their way to their own personal fitness and wellness goals, through their own journeys, right? You get exercise because we do have an online fitness boutique studio. And you get motivation, encouragement. We are your cheerleaders. So it's an experience. We have all these different activities for you to partake to keep you motivated. One thing might not be your jam, but the next thing might. You jump on board, and we're pretty relentless. We don't leave you alone.
That's
And so that
true.
it helps you reach your goals. Point blank simple. It's quite easy, actually. And we try to keep it fun. You see all the energy Tina and I have. So we definitely try to incorporate the fun aspect into it. Go ahead, Tina.
I was going to say something you said yesterday, I really loved. You said we have a whole lot of things because we may not be everyone's jam. And that's what I love about our community. They may resonate with me. I was overweight, over 200 pounds, and the struggle, they may resonate with you. They may resonate with some of the people in our tribe. So that's why I love it. And briefly, I just wanted to share with them, it takes a lot of work. I have the ideas here, Carmel's got them, but I wanted them to introduce it to like the third little leg of our little bucket of people. What are your
And it's
thoughts?
not so little. It's not so little.
Yes. So, guys, without further ado, I want to introduce our accountability. Ooh, look at that shirt!
You're
Okay, Renee. There's
gorgeous.
Renee.
Thank you.
How you
Hey,
doing today,
hey.
Renee? How you doing today, Renee?
I'm doing amazing. I did 10K this morning, and so I'm I'm ready.
Carmel, Carmel, we were thinking about you. So you know how you do those wonderful videos. If you guys don't know, Carmel is the leader of our running club. And Renee, let me tell you, her and I were like this morning. I loved it. She's like, Tina, we need to do this. I'm like, but I don't understand. Tina. So when we were running today, Carmel, Renee is a little bit clumsy. I don't know. Is anyone out there a little clumsy? And it was first we had a
It
regular
is
pavement. I'm
true.
like, we need 3 more miles. So the miles were in the woods, Carmel. And there's, woods, the trees have like lots of veins. I'm like, Renee, be careful. Renee, be careful. And we're running and we're running. And then she had to go to the bathroom. So I'm making a post. So as we're walking, who
Yes,
decides to fall? Boom, boom. I'm like, while we're walking.
it is true. I was running just fine, but walking.
You're not picking up your feet enough. I know because I run through those woods as well, and you have to really watch your feet. So you went stumbling, Renee.
Oh,
Yeah,
she fell
and
down.
it was over my own feet. It really wasn't even over a root.
But the crazy part, Camille, you know how they have like cliffs when you go in the mountain, and it was a cliff. If she would have fell the other way, she would have went tumbling down. I was just like, Lord.
Under the seatbelt.
Yes, it was
It was all
crazy.
good.
But guys, Renee is the I'll just let her speak really quickly about herself and what she does for us and how she helps us and how she's going to help you and support you when she joins our tribe. So Renee, it is on you, girlfriend. Hit it.
So first I'm going to tell you guys what I do and then why I'm motivated so much to do it. I'm an accountability coach and guide for Elite Stars and Fitness on Fire. And what that means is I keep Tina and Carmel on track so that they can serve you, the clients, in the best possible way. But it also means that I'm there for you, the clients, to help you in planning, organizing, and implementing the things that they tell you to do so that you're successful on your journey. Now, why am I so focused and motivated to do that? It's because less than 1 year ago, I was 209 pounds with barely able to walk, much less run 10K as I did today. And the way I got started was I met Tina and she told me a little bit about what Elite Stars does. And she said, basically, if I just listened to her, I would see results. And she was right. So I did listen to her, and it was all about the mindset, nutrition, and exercise that they mentioned already. And by doing that, in less than 4 months, I lost 60 pounds and about 6 to 8 dress sizes, depending on the style of clothing. And with that, it was like it wasn't just a journey to a destination. It is a lifestyle change. And that is why I'm so excited to help other people, because we want you to know that we're here for you for the duration. You're not out here trying to do it on your own. And with that, I will turn the mic back to Tina and Carmel.
You're on mute.
Sorry, guys, I was muted. I was saying, Carmel, did you want to ask Renee any questions or tap into her? Because I've known Renee for almost a year, and you're new to the family. Any questions you want to go to her?
Yeah, Renee, the question I have for you is, all right, yeah, so you did everything Tina asked you to do or Tina told you to do, and you followed everything, and you lost. Was there any time that you felt like I can't, what is she asking me to do? I can't do that.
Never, because it was a mindset change. And I will add that she never made me or demanded that I do anything. She told me what she suggested based on the goals and the accomplishments that I told her I wanted to achieve. And so, yeah, I never even once have thought, oh, I don't want to do this, it's too difficult. Never.
Wow. So you definitely put faith in Tina and faith in the system, but you wouldn't have been able to do that if you haven't shifted your mindset and said, this is what I want and this is what I'm going for.
Correct. And the way I met her, and this is how I knew she cared. I had been going to a spin studio and struggling I was going like multiple times a day, not getting results, like 7 days a week. And she noticed me during some of her classes struggling to even get out of the saddle. And she came over, and she was the only one who actually came over to me during all of that time and offered some suggestions. And I implemented those on the bike, and they worked. And so I was so grateful that she had done that. I reached out to her and said, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then she responded back, and that's when she told me about Elite Stars.
Well, it's interesting because some people, they can go to the gym and achieve all the success that they're looking for. But you've heard of different strokes for different folks, right? And some people need a little bit more personal one-on-one attention. and you are that example. And there's so many people out there that feel like, oh, okay, when I'm ready, I'll join the gym and I'll be fine. Or when I'm ready, I'll do some 30-day fix and I'll be fine. Where as for many people, and I think more often than not, for many people, it's about receiving that one-on-one attention, that guidance, right? That person that's going to stand by you, and if you have any questions, you can go to them.
I agree, because you don't know what you don't know, right? So I could still be there going multiple times a day, which I enjoy spin. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy spin. But without the proper training and information, you don't get the results that you're looking for.
That's beautiful. So Tina, I'm going to hand it back to you, because Renee's story got me pumped, right? I love it. Every time you tell that story, Renee, I get so excited. But we have somebody else that we would like to speak to too. So Tina, I would love for you to start.
Yes. So Carmel, I just want to share with you one more thing too. I always say it's your vibe that makes you try. Your vibe is your tribe, meaning your vibration, the people that you surround yourself with. And it just makes you think a little bit bigger, a little bit outside of the box. And Carmel, I'm not sure if you did. I was going to talk about the book. So this is a book that we put together. Crecenthia, I'm going to come and bring this to you because, guys, it's super important that you pace and you understand what you're doing. And we were going to have a regular call with the next person. By the way, Renee, thank you so much for coming through. I'll touch you out of here now. Carmel and I we do lots of clubhouse rooms. And we heard this woman speak, and we were just like, she sounded like she really wanted support. She really wanted some guidance, but she didn't know where to go. I could hear it in her heart. And it's crazy because even though Carmel and I just met, it's like we're synced together. And I text her and I'm like, can we help her? Now, as I mentioned, we began by doing an 8-week challenge. And that's our jam. That's like our to-do thing. We just started another one last week. So I said, why don't we offer her the 8-week challenge for free and be her personal coaches, her personal guides? So without a further ado, make some noise for Crecenthia. Hey, girl, hey. You have to unmute yourself, Crecenthia. Welcome. So it's been 1 week, guys, since she started with us. And Crecenthia, I want you to share with people a little bit about yourself, your story, and why you decided to jump on this challenge with us. Go for it.
Well, March 13th, I fell down about 3 of my steps, my outside porch. And that wound up breaking not 1 ankle, but 2 ankles. Just before that, I was trying to lose some weight. I dropped some pounds. But within that time for me, breaking my ankles, being in the hospital for almost a month, I just started eating whatever. And then coming home, laying down, couldn't do anything. I just started eating whatever. I didn't care. And that made me put on some weight. And I felt the weight. When my physical therapist came and was doing work with me, I had to do a lot of upper body strength because I couldn't put weight on neither of my feet. So I felt the strain of me moving from the chair to my wheelchair, the chair to the bedside that I had to use. I felt the weight gaining. So finally, when I went from my daughter's house and came back home, because I was able to move around just a little bit more, I felt more of the weight, more of the problems, more of the situation, not having the money to do this, not having the money to do that. So I don't know the room that we was in, but all of a sudden when you asked me to speak, everything just went bloop, it spilled out. And from there came on to you ladies offering me the 8-week program. And I'm like, me? I'm like, okay, sure, I can do it. I mean, yeah, I can't get up, I can't stand up, but the chair may work, and the chair worked. Doing the exercises from the chair worked.
Well, I just wanted to not clarify, but give a little bit about my perspective and Tina. So yes, we were hosting this room and you came up and you were telling us your story. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, we have to jump in. We have to jump in. And right when I'm thinking that, Tina said it out loud and texted me, and she's just like, we have to do it. And I said, oh my God, I was thinking the same thing. It was something about your delivery and the authenticity that was in your voice and everything that was coming from your heart. And Tina and I, we just together, we felt like oh my goodness, we want to support you. We want to support you because we know that it can be done. And to us, it sounded like you had the determination and the willingness. And there's so much to be said like from there. And your mindset was there, right? So everything else is a piece of cake. So we said, Crecenthia, this is what we want to do for you. And you got a little emotional, and we did too. And so that was only what, a week and a couple of days ago, wasn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, or was it 2 weeks?
It almost 2 weeks. I had
Okay.
to look at the date.
Okay, it was 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, we've been keeping in touch on a daily basis. And we're yelling at her too, right? On text. She's sending us one meal. We're like, we want to see all the meals. And she said, well, I had this amount of water, but you drank more. What else did you drink? And so we were just kind of like staying on top of her. Talk about bullying, because it was two of us on her. And not to be bullies, but because we just wanted to get a really good idea of what it is that you're doing, because that's the only way we'll be able to guide you and lead you, because we're not with you every day, all day. We're not. And we don't know what you're doing unless you tell us what you're doing.
Exactly.
So Crecenthia, I want you to pick, I don't know if you have anything to add, Tina. I was going to ask Crecenthia to continue with her story.
But
yes, go for it.
Go for it.
Everything went through the text. I was like, oh my God, they think I'm not telling the truth. But and then when you came back and said, you're not eating enough, I'm like, but okay, I'm not snacking. I chose not to snack because if I start snacking, I'm going to eat more and more and more and more. So besides the snacking, I just drink more and more and more of the water.
So girl, tell us what you did. And after to this week. Now, before we say anything, guys, everyone's results are going to change. Yes, we can motivate you. We have people, the goal that we want for you is to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. That's what we want, because it's going to stay off. You're going to have some people lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds. So it varies on you. With that, Crecenthia, what have you done in this past week?
Okay. Started the way I had to go write it down. When I started and I got on the scale, I was 232.6. So before we got on, I'm sorry, my husband keep calling and I text him, so give me a minute. I call him like that. I said, before I called, and he's like, okay, you gave me the list or all the information you needed. I was like, okay, let me just jump on the scale. And I jumped on the scale once, and I jumped on the scale twice. And before we got on the call again, I jumped on the scale again. But before the second time I took the picture and I sent it to him, like, can this be correct? And he was like, okay, where I started from, I'm like 232.6. And now it's saying I'm 209.6. I'm looking down because I wrote the numbers down and I want to make sure I'm telling the people correct. So 232.6 to 209.6.
That's 23 pounds, girl. How do you feel?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I don't believe, I still can't, even though I I still can't believe the numbers.
Okay, so Carmela, I want you to talk about as well water weight. Have you been doing what we've been saying? That's the first question.
First, I want to say congratulations, girl.
Yes.
No matter what it is that we said, you did the work, and you feel like. And the reason why you're so surprised is because you're like, well, what did I do? And that's the point I want to make. It's not all about going all out effort. Not all the time. It's the little things that you did every day, Crecenthia, for the last 2 weeks that led up to this. You have to understand. And it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it was 1 week because you said 2 weeks.
1 week, a little bit over a week. Why am I losing the sense of time? But go ahead.
Because it happened so quickly. But I was going to say, I'm telling you, Crecenthia, you should have saw me. I always say the back channel. I'm writing to Carmel. I'm just like, I don't know about this girl. We might have to cut her. I don't know. She's not doing what we say. And she's like, Tina, what are you talking about? I said, we told her to send pictures. She didn't get pictures. She didn't get the measure tape.
I was just like, she's doing well.
But even when I wasn't in the class, the days I took off, I felt funny. So I got up in the chair, searched for some videos, And I did it. I was doing exercise, even with the ab challenge.
Okay.
Even though I couldn't do it completely, I searched for something that could at least modify me of doing it, and I was doing it. I wasn't reporting it, and
Right.
that was on my end, but I was getting up every day, almost every single day. I was doing something.
So let me backtrack a little bit. You broke 2 ankles in March. Right now, you are taking our 8-week challenge and you're exercising with us every day, give or take a couple of days, in your chair,
My faithful chair.
in your faithful chair, and you're watching what you're eating, and you're really putting tweaks on the things you still like to eat, but you're just changing it up a little bit. And
Yes.
still you lost 23 pounds in just a little bit over a week.
Look at her face.
Listen, it's about the effort. No matter how small, how much you think that the effort it is that you're putting in, it makes a difference. And I just recapped all of that for everybody that's listening that thinks I can't do it right now because I'm walking with a cane, or I can't work out with you, Carmel, because you move too fast for me. And you're telling me that you still tuned in and you did what you could, and that's all that you did.
Crecenthia, I want to ask you, besides the weight loss, let's just say you didn't lose any weight, or let's just say you lost 2 pounds or 3 pounds, because 23, I don't think I've ever heard of that, 23 in 1 week. But 10 pounds of that was probably water weight, and we're making you drink a gallon of water a day. So
And
my
the
question
bathroom
to
was
you,
my best friend.
so besides the losing of the weight, what else would you say you've gained from this 1 week and a half or whatever from being with us? Confidence, relationships at home. What else have you gained?
I got energy. Even though getting up and I'm like, oh, I want the energy. Like, Tina, I want the energy. Like, I want that energy. It may not be at that level, but it's at a different level than when I am. Like, if I get up at 5 to prepare for the workup, or 5:35 to prepare for the workout at 6, I'm up all day. I'm literally up all day, and I'm able with the boot to move around a little, to at least still move around. But if I feel like, okay, let me just get up, let me just move, let me do some crunches, let me do something while I'm sitting in this chair, it all paid off. And yeah.
Do your friends and family see a difference?
Well, actually, for the past week, really no one's been home. My husband is away because we had death in the family, so he's been back and forth. Like, he's just
Sorry for
coming
your
back
loss.
to New York, so he hears something different. He's like, "Well, you up?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can't sleep. I'm up. It's 7 o'clock. I'm up. Let me get up. Let me just move around because I sleep. I still have to sleep in my recliner, so because it's still hard to get up from a low distance dealing with the boot I have to wear on my feet. So when he gets up from work, I'm already up. He looks at me like, okay, what you doing? What these people got you doing? So he hears it. He sees it a little, yeah. And then my daughters, they've been the one that lives with me. She's in DC with her kids, so nobody really's been here to really see. And then most of the time when they do come in, I'm sitting.
Well,
So
we see
no
it,
one.
and we're super proud of you.
Yes, we're very, very proud of you. And oh my goodness, it brings us such joy. And just the true story, when we saw Tina was going back and forth, like, well, how much did you weigh before? Like, what is it? Like, that's because we couldn't believe the numbers. It's such extraordinary number. So now we had plans to meet this afternoon, speak rather, at 3 o'clock. When Tina saw that, Tina says, oh no, we got to go live and we got to tell the world what Crecenthia just did. So congratulations. We are so proud of you. And we're just looking forward because we can hear in your voice and all your texts that you are actually really, really committed and that you're still very excited. And we're excited for you. And we don't regret that we decided to say, let's take this on and support Crecenthia on her on her journey. So we're really happy.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Two pounds this week.
I said I was going to make you ladies proud. Wasn't going to allow y'all time to be wasted. I wasn't.
I feel so bad. I feel so bad, Crecenthia.
No, no,
Mhm.
don't feel bad. You went on your professional side. You
I
went
was
on.
just like,
You
well,
went.
there's so many people that will just like waste their time, and I'm like like the text messages, the talking. I'm like that time could have been invested in something else, but you're doing it. So I'm like, it worked. It worked. So I'm so proud of you. So proud of it. So I'm excited to see your weekly check in on Instagram. You're going to tag us, and we'll come back on here in 2 weeks to share with the people where you are. How do you feel about that?
I feel good. Maybe I get him a whole body by then.
Okay. Yes. 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 Body. Yaddy. 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 Thank you for coming through, Cynthia.
Bye, Crecenthia. Tina,
Woo!
I
Yes, honey.
know, Tina. So I just want to say, so first of all, to everybody who's watching, thank you for joining us, right? Thank you for watching this and thank you for supporting us. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. Share this link with a friend. Tell people to follow us. We're really looking to get 100 subscribers by the end of this week. Can you help us? Can you help us? And it's so easy. All you have to do is subscribe. And we would prefer if you watch some of the videos as well. And I want to say, just tune back in because every once in a while, we're going to be checking in with Crecenthia to make sure that she's doing what she says that she wants to do and to keep her extra accountable because she knows now that the
Yes,
world is
yes,
watching. What else,
yes.
Tina?
And I was just going to say the reason why we want you to subscribe, because you hear people say it all the time, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Okay, there's a reason behind it, guys. It's a method to our madness. We want to be honest. Why do we want this? So we can change the world. The only way we can do this is if people know us, if they know what's going on. And when you come to this YouTube channel, you're going to get so much information. It's going to be like, oh my gosh, stop it. Like Crecenthia, we are literally throwing stuff at her all the time. Every now and again, I'll say, Renee, send her this so it doesn't seem like I'm throwing her stuff all the time. But when you come to this YouTube channel, one, Carmel is crushing it. Did I say crushing it? I saw your video on YouTube, on Instagram, girl. Pow, pow, pow. Crushing it with the recipes. It's so funny. I said she did this oatmeal apple thing. I thought those were potatoes. I'm like, why is she putting potatoes in oatmeal? It looks so freaking good. So when you come to our YouTube channel, you're going to get videos on how to cook healthy vegan food, or if I do something, vegetarian food. So you're going to get meal recipes. You're going to get workouts. This month, Carmel is doing a free ab challenge every week, 6 p.m. every night. You're going to get a free workout. You're going to look amazing. You're also going to get mindfulness. I will be doing weekly videos to give you tips and strategies to control what you're control how you feel. Not only that, what else is on our page?
What else? Getting to know us because we are in your faces. And not only
Oh
are
my
we
God.
getting to know each other, Tina and I,
Yes.
Tina and I, but for giving you a chance to get to know us too, because we've been both on doing our separate things, but this is the first time we're actually opening it up and letting you know about us, especially as we get to know each other. So this is an incredible journey and that we're all taking together. So that's really exciting, right, Tina?
You know what's so great about it? If you guys didn't know, or you may know, I'm Tina. I run a company called Elite Source Fitness. This is Carmel. She runs a company, CFit Coaching, and together we are Fitness on Fire. So before we get out of here, Carmel, can you share with them some of the things we're going to get when they join our community, and then I'll explain our last huge event, which is happening. To you, girlfriend.
Yes. Okay. So Tina already mentioned the ab challenge that's going on every week, every weekday night this month at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm doing an ab challenge. This is beginners, intermediate, and those of you who want to really put the icing on the cake, so to speak. Don't go out and eat any cupcakes or anything, but just to put the icing on the cake. And I'm struggling through it too. A couple of the episodes last week, Tina, I was like, I'm taking a break. Y'all keep going.
You did. I saw that. I like it.
Yes. So it's all real time and I'm going through it too with you. We have a running club. And this week, Tina, I still have to give you what this week's challenge is. And on our YouTube channel, I'm going to be going over running tips. I am an avid runner. I'm not a professional runner by any means.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
But
Look at all those medals in the background. She's lying, guys. She's being modest. She's not lying. She's being modest.
But so I'll be sharing with you tips and tricks for running and running without injuries because I've had my fair. In fact, I'm still going through it right now. We'll also have a virtual 5K run on July 4th, walk run. And in order to participate in some of these things that we offer, you have to be a part of our tribe. DM us, leave comments, find out how to be a part of our tribe. We are on social media. I'm CFIT Coaching, that's Elite Stars, right? And together we're Fitness on Fire. So you can find us. We're all over Instagram. We're on Facebook. It's not hard to find us. And
LinkedIn too, girl. LinkedIn today.
Oh, LinkedIn? You?
Yes,
Us?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
You're on LinkedIn as well. Apparently. I know I am, but yeah, Fitness on Fire is on LinkedIn too. And in August, am I talking about what's happening in August or are you?
I can
I'll
speak
start.
about August. See how she shakes, guys. You see how she shakes? Give me the shimmy. Give me the shimmy, shimmy. If we talk about August, we have to give you the shimmy, guys. By the way, girlfriend,
Now on.
your arms. Can I see those arms? They look amazing. Can I see?
Wait.
Oh, yes. Pow, pow.
I'm working on them. It's a summer look.
Yes. So, guys, we hadn't. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say in August, that's our main event. That's what we're super, super excited for. And we're working very, very hard to put together a really powerful women's empowerment event. It's called Ignite Your Fire Within. And that's exactly what we want to do because we know you have that fire, right? We want to ignite it, make it bigger. We want to make you feel more empowered as you're leaving our doors than when you came walking in, because we already know that you are powerful, right? We already know that you have that fire inside of you. What we're going to do is we're going to feed that fire a little bit more, ignite it, and we're going to send you home feeling, oh my God, ready to run the world. How are we going to do that? We're going to be talking mindset, nutrition, and movement, of course. But we're also going to have somebody there talking about finances, entrepreneurship, right? Spirituality, sensuality, all these things that make up what a woman is. And we are going to rub elbows with the local greats, with the people who we have learned from, and the people who are rocking it in their said industries. And Tina, I want you to take it from there because there are more things that we are including in this package that we're so excited about.
Yes, guys. So that was perfectly said, Carmela. I love that. And guys, what I was going to say is we were thinking of waiting till next year to do this, saying, you know what, let's just wait to make it big. But I said, what are we waiting for? Like, we all need to be empowered. I love being around women that uplift me. And that's where we get these women from. So we have VIP tickets. We have regular price tickets. This is in Rahway, New Jersey. So if you're in the tri-state area, you gotta be there. If you're from another state, we will have it virtual as well. Now we have a little BOGO special going on for the next week or two, maybe, I'm not sure. It's $125 for one ticket. And what are you going to get in this one ticket? You're going to have the opportunity, like she said, to come to the event. But for these 2 weeks, it's a BOGO, buy one, get one free. So purchase your ticket, tell your girlfriend, hey, let's go. Starting at 9 a.m., it's 9 to 2. It's going to be little breakout sessions. Vendors, that's what I'm excited about, to go shopping. So guys, if you're looking for a community, a tribe to resonate with, come through. Also, if you look on our YouTube channel, you're going to see interviews with the speakers, so you can see what they're speaking about. This went way over what I thought, guys. This was supposed to be 10 or 15 minutes, but when I get with this girl, it's just like,
I know, right? So with that, let's end it. We told them what we had to
do. Let's end it. Yes, guys. Also, if you're on Instagram, Monday through Friday, you're going to get that midday fire. We are on Instagram between 3 and 4, Monday through Friday, giving you that midday fire. Also, if you're on Clubhouse, come to the Clubhouse every Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. We're giving you that 8 a.m. cup of motivation. Carmel has the best questions. It makes you think, it makes you cry, it makes you yell on Clubhouse. Once a week, we are doing our show, our Fitness on Fire show. And this week, I'm so excited, guys. We're going to get to know Carmel a little better. Last week, we had a little pop-up of Tina, Carmel, but this week, it's all about Carmel. So if you have any questions that you want to know about that beauty over there, send them to us. That's it. We're out of here. Peace in a bottle of hair grease, guys. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.